And good evening, everybody. We are back on and we are live from Neon City with everybody here in the Nova Corps. It is so good to see you all again. I'm Sirius Hauser, the man of the hour, the Green Pyromancer, the Verdant Lancer, and from time to time, the occasional Romancer. What is good, everybody there? Bree, Minty, hello, everybody. What is happening? Happy Thursday. We are just one day out to the weekend, and it is going to be a busy one. How's everyone's day been so far? I missed you all very much. And Bree, it is good to have you back in the house again there. Hope you've been well. Same with you too, Minty. What's been new in your world? Oh my goodness me, it has been quite a day today and quite a couple days actually. We had Easter Sunday for one thing, so it was good to see the family again. We went out into town and went to this beautiful Greek place actually. Had all kinds of good food over there. Unfortunately, they didn't have one of my favorite dishes there, but what can you do, though? The dish in question is a, you ever heard of a Greek dish called saganaki by any chance? What it is basically, it's cheese that's soaked in alcohol and lemon juice, and they bring it out to you in this big pan at the table there, and they set it on fire. It's so cool. They'll just spray it right there into the pan, and then just whoosh, goes right up like that. It's something you gotta see to believe, though, and it's well worth it. And granted, you don't eat it while it's still, on fire, obviously, but it's definitely worth it if you get a chance as well. They also make pretty good lamb over there too. I'm not a big fan of lamb myself, though, but it tastes pretty good the way they make it. But yeah, I saw my brothers over there, my family again for the first time in a long while. There aren't too many of us left, unfortunately, but let's see. Ashin, hello there. Welcome aboard there. Welcome. How's your evening going so far there? It's good to see you. Let's see. I can see it's your first time with us tonight there. Good to have you with us. What brings you this way today? Just getting started over here. Just going to play some Final Fantasy XIV in a bit tonight, though. But I'm just recapping the week's events, though. Talking about stuff, just shooting the shit for a little bit. You know how it is. But, yeah, it's been a pretty busy week so far. We had, let's see, I didn't get to do too much streaming, though. I think we did, shit, I lost track of everything. On Monday we had the, what's it called? Did a bit of a D&D with Takahiro and company. So that was our last session over there, but, oh my god, you should have seen that there. Like, it was absolutely wild. We went into the basement of this giant Naga beast or whatever it was, trying to find our way through it to stop her from taking control of this town, though. And we had my character, who was a paladin. We had a bard who had a habit of turning characters gigantic, or casting shatter in the middle of the crowd and damaging everybody, regardless who was an enemy or not. There was also Capella, who was our barbarian, who just loved to rage, loved to smash stuff, and did a pretty darn good job doing it too. Let's see, Warland was our bard, and then we had Alistair, who was our druid, actually, turned into a bear a couple times to try and maul the final boss of the dungeon, and it was pretty wild though. We had a lot of close calls though, but ultimately though we had aid from a couple of from a wizard and a couple of dark elves who came in to assist us, and my guy got constricted pretty badly by the giant Naga beast, and very nearly died, but thankfully enough, was strong enough to actually, hold it together, so that was a very close call. But yeah, it all worked out pretty well in the end. Then Tuesday I kind of messed around with Orion and company playing GameCube games. They did Dino Thunder, and a bunch of other really shitty GameCube games, like the Hot Wheels ones that just looked so bad by today's standards. Even back then they looked really shitty. And then we played some Sonic Fighters, and then went back to bed. And then, apart from that, Wednesdays, I don't usually stream either because I have to work that day. But, thankfully I got a nap in, and, I'm not sure if you know my buddy Hikaru. He's Hikaru the Cosmic Oni. I'll give you his link in the comments here real quick. Let's see, Hikaru the Cosmic Oni. Oops, daisy. That's the wrong command, god damn it. Shit. That's what I have to do over here. Hikaru the Cosmic Oni. That's the guy over here. Yeah, if you get a chance to, please give this guy a follow over here. He's been one of my longtime friends in the VTubing scene there. He loves JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. In fact, his favorite season was Season 4 with, Josuke Higashikata. And he actually modeled his character on Josuke, so that was a nice touch. And a lot of his friends follow a similar theme. They all wear pompadours or have a sort of a punk vibe to them. They're super cool. And we spent all Wednesday night just, geeking out about, comics and video games and stuff like that. And all in all, it was a pretty good time. Now, as for tonight, though, we got ourselves a pretty big gaming session over here. We're going back into Final Fantasy XIV, and we're going to try and take on Nidhogg, the dragon serpent who's been, terrorizing all this northern winter town. And we've also got to try and move forward with the main story quest for a while, too. So we'll see what happens. Let's see. Saturday, I should be, I'm not sure I'll be around then, because I'm going to be going out to see Revenge of the Sith's 20th anniversary there. Hello, Braf! What's going on, my dude? Good to have you with us tonight there. What's happening? And, let's see. Friday, I'm not too sure if I'll be around either. I know I said open stream that night, but, one of my friends is back in town, and he's keen to hang out for a little while, so I kind of want to see him that night as well. But if anything changes, I'll go ahead with the stream for that night, though. Just wanted to give you a heads up. But, as for now, let's say we get started with some, Final Fantasy XIV. So enough of the action, let's get to the action over here. How's your day been so far, Braf? Good to see you again, man. And also, for those who aren't aware right now, the first few proofs of his book came in, and they are looking pretty darn good. Sold a lot of anime for a pretty penny. Shall with con prep, hell yeah. That's right, for those who aren't aware, Braf is going to be around at Kaiju Brooklyn coming up in May, so that's going to be an event going on, so should be a good time. And he'll be selling copies of his book and all kinds of other merchandise there as well. So please, please, I implore you, if you're in that area, do check him out. It's well worth it. Let's see. But anyways, as I was saying, though, enough of the yak. Let's get to the action and move on over to the gaming section over here. Get this party started over here. Everybody ready? Let's do this thing. And here we go again with Final Fantasy XIV. Let's do this thing. I just hope you didn't have to sell a whole lot, though, because I don't want you to lose everything you have, man. Let's get our music on, because we got to have that if we're going to play Final Fantasy XIV. Also be going to DoverCon in Dover, and let's see, DEN G-Fest in Illinois. That's right, I forgot you're going to G-Fest. Where are my manners? Yeah, bro's doing a bunch of conventions coming up this year, so yeah, don't miss it. See, Homeboy will be all over the friggin' country. He's like the Harlem Globetrotters over here traveling the world. Got a bit of congestion there, but that's nothing to be surprised about. It happens to all of us. And it is now 9 o'clock, so what do you say we make our way over to the Gold Saucer and get ourselves a bit of gambling done? Because every hour on the hour, we have ourselves a couple of Triple Triad tournaments. And I did a bit of leveling up, too, and trying to get some more ranking for Pullman over here. Let's see, according to this part of Dad's memories, he is now a level 50 Dragoon. He has been growing very strong in the last couple of months. Let's check our hunting log, too, because there's some things we gotta take down in this area over here. The question is, where are they hiding, though? Adarnasia, Western Lanasia, over at Lark's Call, I think it is. Eastern, at the Hawthorne Hut. So it should be somewhere at the Lark's Call, right up ahead. See, I'm not going to worry about this one right now because Nothing there for us. I want to take care of this before we continue any further, though, because we're in the area, and then we'll head back over to Gold Saucer in a few minutes. Shouldn't take long. Our goal right now is to make our way through the, past the village of the Pixies over here, and make our way in. Or the Sylphs, rather. I feel so bad for these people, though. One of their people actually came over to assist us, and ultimately got killed by the Imperials, which I am not happy about in the slightest. And I want to have that person's head on a pike for what they did to us. I swear to God, if I ever find them, their ass is grass. They're going dirt tasting, being put 6 feet under, being ruined for the rest of their lives. No shot of redemption whatsoever from them. We got ourselves some oat shoes over here too. They're kind of like plant monsters in a way, like Vileplume or it's kind of like yeah, Vileplume and Victory Bell rolled into one awful creature. And as a kid, I used to call them an Achu. Because they spread pollen everywhere. I thought they made people sneeze. So I was like, oh, I get it. It's like Achu, but actually it's Ochu. So it shows how much I know, eh? See, now our next stop is going to be at Lurk's Call up ahead. Sylvan Snarls. There they are. Now, whenever you see an enemy with a yellow target over them, that means that they're, you know, viable to be hunted on your log. So, spot them and put them down. And the difference between the green sylphs and the purple sylphs over here is the purple ones have been corrupted. Think of it like GTA 5 with the Chamberlain Hills families and the Ballas. Green versus purple once again. Let's see, speaking of which, actually, I'm thinking of doing a GTA 5 stream at some point. I never actually played the game in full, and I wouldn't mind doing it on stream, actually, for y'all. And besides, I friggin' love the antics with Franklin and Lamar. And, you know, Franklin's old yee-ass haircut. Like, I still can't believe they actually got, you know, Slink and what's his name, the guy who played Franklin, to actually do that scene live. That was hysterical. Now you gotta watch out for these giant territorial oaks over here. They will destroy you if you're not careful. See, I need some more sylphs over here too. I got a couple of awful tentacle beasties over here too, the Morballs. I think they were called Marlboros in the original games at one point. At one point, I think in Final Fantasy VI, they were called Mad Oscars. I know you don't. Not gonna give me halitosis, big guy. There's some more Sylvan Snarls up ahead. We need 2 more, I think. Hate to do this to you, but orders are orders for the hunting log. Let's go. Let's go. Also, is anybody still feeling what's going on out there right now? Because this cough still will not go away. I don't know what's causing it, but it's been awful. Like, I can still breathe, I can still do stuff, but it's like, I don't know if it's allergies or something else entirely, but it's been terrible. And I don't like it one bit. Alright, let's go. When I dance, let's fucking dance. Come on. Do not breathe on me with your awful cancer breath. Let's go. Let's see. So, yeah, anybody got any big plans for the weekend coming up? Like, anything in particular going on? And there we go. That one's done. Let's get out of here. And back to the gold saucer we go. Let's see what we're missing over here. And there we are. Gonna celebrate Alex's birthday with him. Nice. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot it was his birthday coming up. Yeah, tell him I said happy birthday to him. Is he doing anything fun? Or what's going on exactly? Let's see if I can find a, somebody knows what events are going on right now. If it's anything good, I'll probably head out to that one first before we continue with the tournament. Gonna see Sinners and grab dinner at the Dunlin Hotel. Oh, nice. What's over there exactly? Cliffhanger. Ooh. Yes, I do want to play Cliffhanger. I love that game. Let's go. Bar food. Oh, gotcha. Bar food's always good, man. Hope you have a nice time. Alright, let's rock and roll. Move. I'm also not going to lie, I'm really mad that they closed this area off outside of this event, because I miss being able to just walk up here and just have a good old time, you know? No! Shit! Got about a minute 40 to go. Come on, let's go. This shouldn't be an issue, but still. Can't afford to have anything happen to us now. 120 remaining. Let's move. No, shit! 107. Get me back up there, you fuck! Who's dropping all these bombs anyway? No! I'm losing my focus here. Come on, 45 seconds. Where's the gatekeeper? Get me back up here. Come on, we can do this. 30 seconds. Get me back up there. Move, move, move. "25 seconds. Can we do this? 20 seconds. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Fuck my life. I mean, to be fair, I got there late and I lost track. Shit. That's the first time I failed that one, actually. Man. Ah, man. Damn it. Like, I have never fallen off before. Off stream or on, honestly. Well, what's done is done now. Let's head over to the tournament and see if we can make up for any lost time. Before we go there, I want to see what's on with the tournaments coming up. Anything happening coming up? What is our next tournament anyway? It's coming up with that'll be in 5 more days, so it's sometime around next week. Okay. It should be next Tuesday in that case. All right. And if we win that one, we get a Cecil Harvey card if we win. And for those who don't know, Cecil Harvey was the main character from Final Fantasy IV. That was 10 games ago. He was the one that I actually played to completion on stream. Alright. Now, I don't know what kind of rules they're playing for this particular tournament over here coming up with the open rules. Let me see what we have. Let's see. Yeah. It should just be a regular draft night or something like that, if anything else, but it shouldn't be a problem. I also will say, too, that that looking into Pullman's memories over here, he always kept a good schedule, though, because no matter what was going on, no matter if there was a war raging, everything stopped for cards. He always made it his mission to go back to the Gold Saucer and play at least one tournament a day if he could. So, that's my father-in-law for you. Should be another minute or so, and then we'll get on our way. But, as far as, like, getting money and stuff like that for the, for getting, you know, new cards and whatnot, we're actually getting pretty close to our goal. We have approximately 868,000, so we're not too far from getting our million. And once we get the million, we can get our Cloud Strife card. And unfortunately, it's the only way to get that card, so... Ooh, we got ourselves a crowd over here. I did, but I'm still hungry. What should I do? I don't know. Is there any, like, are there any, you know, dessert places nearby, or like a 7-Eleven you can pick up some dessert at or something? Like some kind of snack you can grab nearby? I say go and grab a snack or something like that in that case, if you have any available. And you know what I love as well? The fact that despite, you know, there being 3 other players in the tournament, Serial to grab, no problem. It's a plus tournament. Shit. And a swap one, too. Are you kidding me? God damn it. I hate swap tournaments and plus tournaments. Ugh. Alright, well, may as well make the most of it. See, there's, what can we get out of these cards over here? These ones aren't too bad. Should come through in a pinch, so that'll work. And if it has 2 aces, I'm always going to grab the 2 aces on that one. This one's not terrible as far as other cards are concerned, but got a couple of vulnerabilities here and there. But all in all, it's a pretty balanced set, so we may as well go for it. Alright, let's do it! But what I love is how there are, you know, 2 other people in the tournament, and I get to play the fucking bots. Real generous game. Alright. So, of course, look at one of my other good cards. Why not? Alright. Let's see what we can do. Can't be helped on that one, at least, but that's what it is. Oh, hell yeah. Got him. Not much. We actually won the first round by a significant margin, actually, so that's a big start. 2 points and 2 captures on that one. Perfect. Now, it looks like the other 2 people in the tournament are still playing right now. I've seen... oh, thanks, man. And welcome back to you as well, dude. What kind of cereal do you have, by the way? Looks like our main human player tonight is Null Dreitzin. See, also Ashen Lilinu, if you're still around, do you like Final Fantasy XIV as well? Always looking to get some new players on here, too, so... See, now I've seen Null Dreitzin before a couple times, too.
I've got a present for you.
Oh my goodness! Mr. 250, thank you very much for the gifted subs! Thank you, thank you, thank you! You didn't need to do that, but thank you very much! Much obliged. Thank you so much. Whew. As we can see here, Noel Dreitzane has green armor like, or rather green garb like we do. So, oh my goodness me. Much obliged, my friend. Thank you very much. And welcome back, Bree. How are things going so far? See, now, Momoyodo, I haven't seen this character yet, but hopefully I can face them both in combat at some point. They both appear to be in the Immortal Flames company of Ulda, so he doesn't know it's me. Oh my goodness, I remember you! How have you been? What's going on? How have you... Oh my god, you... He doesn't know it's me, of course. I should have friggin' known it was you. I should have known. Thank you so much for doing that. I really do appreciate it. What's been new with you? I see a bunch of people here all the damn time. I'm so sorry. Let's see, Nate, of course. I'm so sorry, dude. Thank you so much for the sub, Nate. I appreciate it, man. What's good in your world, dude? For those who don't know Nate, by the way, he's a good friend of both Izzy and Orion, so I'm going to be giving this fellow a shout-out over here. I don't care about the game right now at the moment. Let's see, shout out to Mr. 250, to Natezo over here. Give this fellow a follow. Thank you very, very much. Excuse me. Still battling a bit of a cough over here. I apologize. Yo, boy's been freaking vibing. I believe it. I believe it. So I hope you've had a good week all the same, though. You got any plans for, gonna refresh and lagging? No problem. You're good. Do what you gotta do, my man. Let's see. And he didn't get that one, thankfully enough. So I will block that part off over here. Good, good, good. I had the kids there to see everything. Wait, what happened with them now? What's going on? Let's see. Let's see for the... What do the kids do? Yeah, what's going on, Bree? And of course, I had to tie with my arch enemy over here, Prideful Stag. This particular NPC over here, I've had more close calls with this particular player more times than I can count. My injuries. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, how are you holding up, by the way? I heard you were in the hospital for quite a while, too. Yeah, you were in the hospital for like a week, I think, weren't you? Yeah, she had to go to the ER for a little while, though, but I hope you're doing better all the same, though. But listen, though, if they care about you, I'm sure they'll understand. Are you kidding me? I'm back with this asshole again. For real. Prideful Stag, what did I do? What did I do in the past like to piss you off so much? Thankfully, he got one of my bad cards, so that's a good sign. Always a good start. That's what kills me. I wouldn't worry about it too much, though. It just means you care, though. Like a stag to assault a tree. You We tied again? Are you for real? And I didn't even get to play one of the human opponents once. Is this for real? Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Am I caught in a landslide? Is there no escape from reality over here? I'm looking to the sky, but I'm opening my eyes and I can't see shit because this is fucking horseshit right now. Oh my goodness me. Like, what are the odds I get Prideful Stag back-to-back in the same tournament? Unbelievable. It looks like Momoyodo won the tournament. Well done. I thought it was club policy to have the humans face each other at some point. But no worries. We'll get him next time. Yeah, Momoyoto, a very well-earned win there, my friend. Well played. And poor Nell half full down there with -5 captures. I'm honestly surprised I got second in a plus tournament because I usually do terrible in these. Because something happens where the player takes all my cards in one fell swoop and then I wind up getting, you know, my ass handed to me. We should have time enough for maybe 2 or more. Wait, what's going on? What main event? What's happening at that square? What's that? I think something's happening over there in Main Square. I don't know what's happening. I think they're playing, yeah, they're playing the Slice is Right over here. I love this game. They'll summon Bamboo, and then Yojimbo will cut it down, and you gotta dodge the falling chunks. If it hits anybody on stage there, you pretty much get knocked off and you lose the round. I've come very close to winning this one, but it never actually happened, unfortunately. Let's see. Oh yeah, Nate, I wanted to ask you, by the way, man. Have you played Final Fantasy XIV at all? Do you play, or... I don't think I ever asked you too, as well. What kind of games are you into? Also, Braf, how sad is it that I just now got the stag reference you were telling me? It went right over my head a few moments ago. I'm so sorry. It just went like, right over my fucking head. Because I just realized, you know, stag, prideful stag. It's been a long week and I'm kind of a doofus. That, and I'm also still kind of full from dinner. We had, we went to a place in town called, was it called Pizza Pazza or something like that? And they make amazing food over there. The pizza has a nice soft crust to it. They do, very good margarita pizza too, by the way. We had, I did a bucatini with, marinara and meatballs. So good. They make excellent Caesar salads too. And on top of all that, they gave us a cannoli for dessert too, which was phenomenal. And best of all, it's right next door to one of the Italian spots in town. So they serve amazing ravioli there. And we're talking like the real deal. We're talking like actually handmade, hand-stuffed stuff. That's over a can of Chef Boyardee. That's still good too, man. I love Chef Boyardee. Let's see, but I'm still here. Yeah, I feel you there, Bree. No matter what happens, I'm always glad to have you here. I worry about you, you know that? I worry about all of you very much. And, anything were to happen to any of my Novakins over here, I don't know what I'd do. Because y'all are the bread and butter of this community over here. Never forget that. This may be our last tournament of the night, though, because the tournaments run from 9 to 9:30, so... And we got in here a little bit late, so... We may not have time for one more out of the usual 3, so we'll see what happens. Oh, we got my Tara Branford card, too. Nice. There's Mother Mune. She's the first NPC I met in the game, actually. Doesn't fill me up. Yeah, I hear you there. It's mostly just like, mostly just the pasta as opposed to any actual filling to it, unfortunately. It's the, it's the dough from the pasta, I think, that just, it fills you fast and then it goes away very quickly and causes a sugar drop, so you gotta watch that. So if you're able to at all, make sure you have some protein along with that, too. That way you'll get a bit more out of it, you know? And these two should work as well, actually, very nicely. Alright, let's rock. Now we're up against Gootwint over here. And he's a pretty competent player. You know, for an AI opponent. play first. What do you got? May as well lay down my territory over here. Take some of them. Now we gotta be careful. I don't know what they're planning. There we go. I figured they'd probably at least take one of them because I don't want to leave the center point exposed. Especially if they haven't, you know, like a really good card to put in the center part. Because if they have something very good there, they could take every single one of my cards if it's that unlucky in a plus tournament. Because in my experience playing plus matches, things go wrong very quickly. Like even worse than on the Goes Wrong show. I'm not even making this shit up. Alright. And well, 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 if it isn't my old friend Mr. Prideful Stag. Third time's the charm. Let's see if I can beat him this time. Let's go, big boy. So you got my Tiamat card, so it's gonna be a bit of a close call, I think. Actually, no, wait, he didn't. No, never mind. He did get that one. Never mind. I'll take Mother Mune and put her down here for now. Good, good, good. Alright. As expected. Fuck my life. That's what I mean. Somehow this motherfucker always finds a way to pull out a win. Just saying hi, Green Man. Hello! How the little ones doing? Green Man's over here. Putting up some fire for you, too. How's it going? Let's see, my rebel kicked my butt once again, I'm afraid. That's what I was worried about. Again. Yeah, how are the little ones doing so far? They doing okay? And now we're up against Nell Half Full, the drunken pirate of the bunch. But don't underestimate her, she's actually pretty good. Ooh, happy day! I got 2 Terra Brandford cards from the swap. I got 2 Terra Brandford cards. Yeah. It is over now, my friend. What luck. And of course, in spite of all that, this fucker right over here manages to win the tournament. I'll get you next time, Stag. Next time. Oh well, still got some MGP out of it, so I'll take it. Actually, you know what? You know what? I'm not quite done yet. Oh, no. Not yet. We are going back in there to the battle hall. And I am going to give this guy a piece of my mind. You're going down, Stag. Stag! Get over here, you! Of course, he's like, Triple Triad's a game of wits and skill, far more befitting a person of leisure such as myself rather than whatever you are, as I will now demonstrate. I'm going to give him my best deck over here. What are you calling a weirdo? I'm not a weirdo. At all. I'm not. You motherfucker! How did that happen? Again! I will pull your fucking beard off and feed it to you. It's the last fucking thing I do. Yeah, call me whatever I am one more time, motherfucker. Call me a whatever I am again, you bitch. This ain't over yet. You son of a bitch. Why are you calling me a weirdo, Brie? You saw what he did to me there. Am I in the wrong? Calling me a whatever I am. Dirty motherfucker. You motherfucker. I will get you if it's the last fucking thing I do. This is what I mean, folks. Whether it's an open tournament or over here in the battle hall, this fucker manages to get me every single time on the, on one thing or another. If I win a whole lot, then he'll win a whole lot. If I lose a whole lot, then he'll lose a whole lot. It goes back and forth. There's never any, like, any given, you know, tempo to the whole thing apart from that. Like, either I win or I lose, pretty much. Like, no matter how careful I am, this fucker manages to win one way or another in some instances. Or I manage to clobber him entirely. Okay. Gotta win one more to even out the score here. Let's go. There you go. You like that one, eh? There we are. Conquered the entire board. Suck it, Stag. I don't want to rematch it once, Knave. You're not getting a rematch. Fuck off. There we are. Took the entire fucking table away from him. That's what I call a victory right there. Alright, now let's sell off our excess cards over here. I gotta grab some water once I'm done here. Now, it doesn't happen often, by the way, but when it does, it's very satisfying to capture every single card on the board. And I've had matches in Triple Triad when I took out in one of those plus tournaments or whatever it was, where I had the entire table dominating or whatever. I was on top, and then suddenly one errant card gets put down there, and it takes every single card I had one by one on the board until it turned all red again. I was like, fuck me. That has happened before plenty of times, and that's how I ended up losing a tournament in 8th place with a -8 score. It was not fun. Anywho, getting some more water real quick. I'll be right back. Please excuse me. Alrighty, and we're back. Sorry about that. Got some water, fueled, and ready to go. And now we're on to our next objective, which is to take out the dragon Nidhogg. Who's ready to go slay a dragon today? Oh! Actually, wait, there's one more thing I've got to take care of tonight, actually. We'll do Nidhogg in 1 second. We gotta do the mini cactpot broker over here. Gotta do our lottery tickets today. And if we're lucky, we can get 10,000 smackaroos. 1, 2... Like that! Hot shit! 1, 2, and 3 equals 6. That's 6. That's 10,000. We win! Ha ha! Show me the money! Alright, let's try that again, shall we? 8, 4, 1, and 5. It couldn't be over here, could it? Which do you think I should do? Should I go with this one or this one? Because it could go 1, 2, and 3, but it could also go 7, 9, and 8 up here. Either one is favorable, so which do you think we should do? Because I've got a feeling it could go either way, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. So it's up to you. I got a feeling on either this one here or that one over there. But I'm not sure which one to go for. You know what? Screw it. Let's go this way. Or better, let's go this way. 72. That's okay. Easy come, easy go. It wouldn't have been a good score either way, unfortunately. Easy come, easy go. Little high, little low. It could go... Try this one. 72 again. Oh, well. Well. And guess what? You know what? We have time for one more game tonight because the Slice is Right is back on again. That's twice in 1 hour, actually. That's amazing. Let's head over to the event square. And then it'll be our turn to join the event. I know I promised going for the dragon, but I want to try and do this one again with Yojimbo. Let's go! We can get up to about 7,000 or more, actually, with this particular event. Let's see, where's the step dance? Here we go. We'll do a bit of river dance while we're waiting. And it doesn't stop either. Performing live on the Event Square stage, it's Pullman Evergreen with River Dance. I also remember the, what was the version from Pinky and the Brain? What, Rudder Dance or something? Ow! Bree! Ow! They had a similar version of River Dance where they were dancing with trash cans on their feet or something like that, or trash can lids on their feet. Mr. Yo-Yimbo, come on down. Here we go. This is it. This is it. Gotta watch out for the pieces coming down. You gotta be really careful. These pieces are big. One false move and you're pretty much dead. And Yo-Yimbo does not fuck around. And if you stay in those piles of cash there, you can try and grab it, yes, but his pet will try and get you too, so you got to watch out for that. All right, watch where the crowd's gonna go. Oh no! No, man. Yeah, oh well. Ow. Oh well. It happens sometimes. Anywho, enough with the, enough of that for the time being, but, that was from Victoria. Oh, Victoria, what'd you hit me with that for? That was rude. Now I'm sad. Also, I was going to mention, too, I got a new head pet redeem recently, if you want to check it out. Alright, now for our next stop, we're going to make our way out of here, and then head on over to Gridania for our next stop. Let's see, well, we didn't get too far on that one, but it was still fun either way, though. See, Gridania, that'll be 120 gil, no problem. And then from Gridania, we had to teleport our way over to our next nation, to Kurthus. That'll be about 289 gold. See, unfortunately, Kurthus does not have a what's it called, an airport or airship port, as it were. So we have to teleport around to get to where we need to go. It beats walking anyway. Now, as for our next stop, we're off to the Dragon's Maw. So we'll be over at Camp Dragonhead. So let's move it this way. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness me, hang on a second. Yeah, I misspelled Nidhogg's name in the description, but whatever, no worries. Also, thank you for the head pat spray. That felt very good. It felt very good. Yum. Oh yeah, I'm going in this way. And we return back to... Wait. Shit, I just realized. I'm still wearing my casino garb in the middle of the fucking, in the middle of the fucking snow, I'm wearing my casino outfit. That was from Victoria. Or, oh, wait, never mind. Was that from you, Bree, or was that from Victoria, though, for the head pats? Now I'm curious. Also, Brad, here are these feral crocs I was telling you about earlier. These are nasty critters. There's no being careful with them, I'm afraid. They seem to be docile for now, so watch yourself, either way. Whoa. That's a big boy. There you are, big fella. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, you big hairy beast of burden. I didn't know crocodiles could grow hair. I think these are based on Indian gavials, actually. At least name-wise, at least. I don't know. Come on. Stop trying to break through my screen. It's not going to work. I think we're out of time, too, actually. Shit. I just realized... Yeah, we didn't have enough time to beat him. Ah, well. And I just wandered off into the woods. Well, that was anticlimactic. Just basically said, fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright. Next stop. We're off to take on Nidhogg, the giant dragon. Come on. Almost there. There's also a massive tower over there which has this gigantic spiral staircase in there. The trouble is, though, there are no handrails on there, so one false step and you're going to fall off and get yourself killed, probably. And now off to my instructor, Alberic, who was once a dragoon in his own time. And then it'll be our final piece of armor for the Draken mail. And then the Dragonfire died for an ability. Ooh! A jumping fire-based attack. That's pretty cool, actually. Ah, Pullman. An urgent message arrived from Vestinian in your absence. He bids you come to the Steel Vigil. It would seem Nidhogg is on the roof, and sooner than we expected. It appears you have not yet fully become master of the dragon within you, and yet we're racing against time. I fear we have no other choice but to battle to the best of your current abilities, and without the Draken mail as I promised. Now, let us away. Vestinian must have known the truth of Ferndale, lest he fall for the Great Worm's seduction. Here we go. So where's our next stop? That would be right by the The steel vigil's over here, directly due north of us. Okay. We can make it. Yeah, that was one big croc, though, wasn't it? That was crazy. Alright, come on, Boga. Let's go. Yeah, you see that big ruined castle up there in the distance? That's where we're going. This thing is not exactly a welcoming place. And I have seen dragons land there before, too, on other occasions. Not just the one we're going to face today. I'm talking like, there was a party that was going after several of them. Or after one of those dragons. Like there were maybe like 4 or 5 against it, too, and it was pretty big. And it kept on calling some of its spawnlings to attack as well. So that was, pretty freaking scary. Excuse me. We had a pretty big dinner tonight, too, so I'm kind of sleepy. I apologize. Yeah, one of these days, Braf, when you're in town, I'll take you over to that place I was telling you about. They do really good food over there. We'll head up to the mountain, then I'll dismount there and then head on in. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that changed around town, too, so I'm keen to have you on a taste testing tour one of these days. Alright. Stay safe, Boga. Here we are, the Steel Vigil. Let's do one more thing real quick. Actually, no, wait, let's go. Let's just go in. I was gonna say, let's see how this goes first. Look at the size of that castle, though. This used to be a human settlement a long time ago. And there's a Stinian in the Draken Mail. Alberic, I've waited long for this day. You who fancy yourself an Azure Dragoon, the man whose cause you've taken for your own, is a coward. He relinquished the power of the dragon of his own volition, and watches Ferndale burned. Do you not think it ironic that I was chosen as your dragon? I, an orphan who was not of value to protect Inishgard. I suppose I must give thanks, for it was the eye who revealed the truth to me, a truth so damning as to undo a lifetime of trust. I loved you as a father, but I can ill forgive you for Ferndale. As I understand it, you've kept even the Archbishop in the dark regarding the missing eye. Do you mean to take your shame to the grave? But I waste my breath. Prepare yourself, old man, for I shall lay waste all the things you hold dear. And once I'm finished with you, I shall do what no Azure Dragon has done before. I shall claim Nidhogg's head. Calm yourself, Estinian. Your rage renders you vulnerable to the dragon's temptations. I'll take him on. Pullman. Rather, Pullman. In you I thought I'd found kindred, someone beside whom I could fight the great worm. It is with a heavy heart I relinquished that dream. Your affection for this coward has rendered you deaf to your own destiny. Very well. That we would one day cross lances was inevitable from this moment of our first meeting. As we shall now find out who is the Eye's true chosen. There can be only one. And thank you, Saribot. Let's go. You want to fight? Let's fucking fight. You can hit me anyway, come on. Show me what you got. Let's go, big guy. Come on. Show me what you got. Just keep circling. Stick and move. Stick and move. It's a pretty powerful ability, honestly. Huh? Ow. You're powerful, but it won't stop me from beating you. Come on. A moldy old green man just kicked your ass. Had enough?
It was at this moment that
He knew. He fucked up. Hello, Sasuke. What's going on? We managed to beat, our Dragoon friend over here, who I think is losing himself to the dragon's power. Also, Minty, thank you for the fiery bean, too. What do we got today? Habanero flavor, let's get it. Got some new beans recently, too, so we got plenty in stock. One second here. Oh my god, that burns so bad. Let's see. Feeble creature, dost thou desire power? Huh? How you bean these nuts into your mouth? You first, Minty. Huh? Look to thine anger and to thy hatred. It is there that thou shalt find it. Almighty Nidhogg, Lord of Dragons. Grant unto me thy blood, that I might be granted the claws and fangs, wherewith to rend thine enemies. Oh God, no! Estinian! What have you done? No. Pullman. Impossible. This cannot be. Whoa! Did you see that? Did I just turn into a Dragoon myself? That was so fucking cool. Forgive me, Estinian. I failed you once again. I am fine, Pullman. Somewhat shaken, but otherwise whole of body. A little bit stirred, too. Suffice it to say, I have much to reflect upon. Let us return to the observatorium. But what about Nidhogg? Like, you saw that, right? Like, I just turned into a fucking dragoon there for a second. Unbound Radiance. Wow. I thought we were going to fight the dragon. Once again, that was anticlimactic for a second there, but holy shit, that was awesome. Unless we haven't gotten there just yet. Now, where's Alberic is the question. Is he... Yep, he's back at Camp Dragonhead. Son of a... This is absolutely insane. Like, we all just saw the same thing, right? Where just... I briefly had the same dragon armor on as Estinian did. And that was... Wow. For a second, I thought he was going to turn into Nidhogg himself there, but I don't know what was going to happen, but... This is still very much new, but I don't know what's going to happen next. I hope we're fighting against Nidhogg, because I want some... I came here to fight a dragon, for crying out loud, and I'm going to get a dragon, goddammit. But I think we may have passed the trial. And once again, head back towards the camp over here and toward the wall. As the people shout from above, "You know nothing, Jon Snow." Or in this case, "You know nothing, Jon Hauser." Yeah, now actually I'm reminded of Game of Thrones. Particularly with that giant battle against all the... With the, that one, evil king's forces or whatever it was. And you couldn't see a damn thing out there because of all the snow. But this should be a bit different, I think. Although, speaking of dragons and snow, though, what I can't figure out is why would dragons roost out here? I thought they hate ice. Oh yeah, I figured out what these fortifications are over here. They're basically shelters for when dragons attack. They'll, the people will take the shelter inside those buildings there. And they'll have provisions there to last them for the rest of the month. In the event that dragons come by. And they're also, you know, camouflaged from above, so the dragons can't spot them as easily. I think somebody was flying up there for a second. I'm pretty sure they were. Yep, had to be. And now I will do... I'll just leap backwards and get to the town faster. Alright, Alberic, what you got? When the being of darkness closed upon us, you appeared to me the spitting image of Haldreth the Dragon's Eye, just as he is depicted in the Holy Scriptures. I thought maybe the years had taken their toll on my mind, but behold, the soul of the Dragoon shines as it never did before in all the years I bore it. It would seem you've achieved that which was thought impossible. You have awakened the ability that none have but the first Ezra Dragoon possessed. Truly a momentous occasion. I can still scarce believe you were able to summon the self-same Draken mail worn by Haldrath. To think that it had been sealed within the soul crystal this entire time. I have borne witness to many and more wonders over the years, yet none compares to you, my young Dragoon. Could it be that you are... Mark not my mutterings. I'm certain that it was your indomitable sense of justice that resonated with the spirit of the first Azure Dragoon, prompting him to bestow the armor upon you. Yes, that is doubtless what happened. As the being of darkness faded, so too did Nidhogg's aura subside, and now his kind have ceased their stirring. Whether this was compelled by your awakening, I cannot say. I suspect we'll learn the truths of it eventually. Estinian, my dear boy, whatever becomes of him, he will still be as a son to me. I pray he's somewhere out there still, and that he's not wholly forgotten the great man he once was. When that darkness rushed against me, the self-same torrent of emotion swept over me as I experienced those 20 summers past. But there was something else besides that. There was a voice, and it lamented the rift dividing dragoons and men. You will come to comprehend what I speak in due time. Till then, Pullman, I pray that you'll ever use your newfound power in the cause of justice. You know it. There it is. Dragoon quests are over. I was kind of hoping to fight Nidhogg, though. Go to the main scenario quest before the dawn. Okay. Alright. Good to know. I'll get the Dragonfire dive ready to go on this one, and then we'll go from there. So I'm a little bit disappointed that it wasn't, as I thought it was going to be. But you know what, though? I'm not totally disappointed. That was good, though. So what's next? In Pursuit of the Past, we have... Our next target is going to be... heading off to the Stone Vigil, all the way to the north. To get there, we'll cut ahead over this way. Because there's something else I got to show you, too. Something you need to see. Because this has implications for everything that happened so far. First, we gotta cross the river and go through a cave to get to where we need to go. Do you mind, sir? There you go. Now we're playing with power. That Dragonfire dive is an awesome ability. It takes a long time to recharge, but it does a lot of damage in just like 500 base damage, and it sets a target on fire. But this is what I was talking about beforehand, too. I was doing a quest some time ago, and they were finding red crystals embedded inside of packages bound for people. And these red crystals were being used to summon dragons. In fact, somebody who was delivering them turned into one himself. I was wondering if I would see some more of those particular things in this area, but I guess not. And what's even stranger is this artifact over here, which appears to have Tron lines in the middle of it, too. Like it's some kind of artifact leading to an alternate plane of some sort. I can't tell if this thing fell from space or if it was built here a long while ago, but... if we're looking back into Dad's memories, I suspect this may have a hand in how I got to where I am today in the digital realm. And how he first came to know about it. Take a seat, Nemesis. Alright. So yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of red crystals over here, though, and I don't know what what their origin is, though, but I'm sensing something off about them. Something evil. I just kind of wish I knew what it was. It's almost like this thing fell from the sky or something, and just embedded itself in the surrounding landscape. But whatever these crystals are, though, I think they're the same ones that were being set in those rosaries that were summoning the dragons. Because what was happening earlier was somebody was sending them out to people all across town, though, and then making them out to be heretics or something. When in actuality, the person who was accusing them of being heretics was the one who sent them off in the first place. Pure energy, huh? Why am I taking on pure energy? I never thought I'd be seeing this the day when Pullman Evergreen takes on pure energy and dives on it. It's like that one episode where Dexter went to see the Amish people, and it's like it glowed an evil glow. Come on. Energy or not, your ass is grass. Cut it out. Like, how is it even possible to stun pure energy? There we go. This adventure is taking on a turn for the bizarre, I think, over here. Can't take them all on. Just taking a pummeling over here. Leave me alone, I hate you. I need to regenerate real quick. And then we'll go back and take him on again. Oh, are you for real right now? You're gonna join these fucking things over here too, Mr. Beastie? Mr. Thunder Dragon. Get out of here. Here we are. It's just so weird seeing, like, pure energy coming out here and actually doing this much damage to boot. One thing's for certain, though, Dad certainly absorbed a lot of voltage over here this day. There we go. I think we got him. Yep, that's it. All that energy is fucking off. And all the energy ran away. Not my idea of an energy crisis, if you don't mind me, I'm just saying so. Anyways, awful joking aside, let's move on to our next destination. We gotta get through this ravine over here and then make our way back to the stone vigil over to the north. Let's see now. According to the people that were over in what's it called? That were on our quest earlier. We had to make our way through the stone vigil in order to find ourselves a missing airship. The trouble is the stone vigil is being occupied by dragons right now. It was one of the what was at one point one of the strongest human outposts in the entire region. Unfortunately, it's since been captured. And so, though there's only one of me right now, I'm going to try and take it back. Only question is, though, can it be done? That, it seems, is for fate to decide. That is one big ice pixie over there, or ice sprite over that way. You see that? It's at least twice as big as them. Alright, let's go, big fella. You know what killed the Ice Age? This dinosaur over here. The crystalline entity from Star Trek. It kind of does, actually. Only this time, I got no phase with a sit on stun or kill. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way with my spear. Come on. We're doing a lot of damage to him, though. Let's go, you frosty-headed fuck. Come on. Oh, we got some help over here from a gunner. There we go. I thank you kindly. Let's see, the Iceman goeth. Mr. Jack Orion, thank you very much. Your help is always appreciated, kind sir. So now we have to go all the way through here, past White Brim, and make our way to the north. Northwest, rather. I just hope no further trouble comes this way, otherwise we're going to be in for a world of hurt. There we are, there's White Brim Castle over here. And frankly, it's a miracle we're not freezing out here. Shit's cold. And we're not quite dressed for warmth either. It's wearing big, heavy chainmail with fingerless gloves. There we are. And here we are. We just gotta pass through here and make our way out this way, and then we'll be on our way. I also just absolutely adore the architecture in this area so much. It looks so cool. It's like something out of Oblivion or Skyrim or something like that. But especially Game of Thrones too, in particular. I don't know, just walking through a big snowy landscape like this is just so calming. I don't know why. Even if there are bad guys everywhere, it just looks so peaceful outside, you know? Like, I miss having snowy winters. We were very fortunate to have snow this year because it doesn't always come. Alright, let's make our way in. And off we go to the Stone Vigil. Let's boot these dragons out. Well, it's a human castle, alright, but there are dragons everywhere. Dragons, dragonflies. Holy shit! I think we found our target, folks. Scared the piss out of me. Alright, let's roll. There's a big boy. Go for the little guys first. They're going to swarm us in no time if we're not careful. Alright. And as always, whenever they telegraph their attacks, get out of the way of them. Goes without saying, but still. There we go. And that's that. Now, the question is, where's the other big guy going? And what is it up to here? And now I've been told multiple times, hello. That was rude. Let's go. Let's show the Barbican, whatever that is. Got no clue myself, but must be important. This room appears to be empty. Alright, move on to the next one. Path's blocked. Gonna move on to the next area. Over here, asshole. Watch out. This time I'm going for the big boy. And hitting him pretty darn hard, too. So, my question to y'all is, if you were in the situation, what would you do first? Like, if you had the means to fight back, how would you take these big things on? Like, say you had the equipment to fight there and the means to do it. How would you go about, taking it on? Go after a whole big castle full of dragons? Going the right way? We got ourselves a few more big boys in here. Small boys, actually. Whatever they are, they're very heavily armored. Now, the question is, if you were in the same situation over here, how would you take these bad guys on, and what would you do exactly? Like if you were equipped to fight them, what would be your means of taking them out? Like if you had to take on a whole castle full of dragons. There we go. I have no idea. I feel you there. If I had hold of like a good hit, you again, dick. That dragon is so fucking rude. It is not quite. It is not quite in the swell. Like, if I had access to firearms, I'd probably have a good shot, realistically. But, if I could get my hands on maybe a couple swords or something, or maybe a lance or something, might have a shot. I don't know. I'm way out of shape, but I'd still try to do that. Chudo-Yudo. It's an odd name for a dragon there. The exact opposite of Pseudo-Wudo. It is a big dragon. Let's get it! Use some big shield. Fair enough, yeah. Ow. Ouch. That shit hurts, man. Hello there, Richter. What's going on, my man? Welcome to the party, my friend. We're taking on some big dragon called Chudo-Yudo right now. Nidhogg, unfortunately, was a no-show. How's your day been, my dude? How you been holding up? You doing okay? That was the monster, I swear. I believe you, dude. Considering I've had a bunch of jump scares all night so far, I'll let that one slide. That was most assuredly the monster, not you. Doing good. Cooking food while I lurk. Awesome. Glad to hear that. What are you making tonight, my man? Got some treasure. What do we got? Ourselves a Lockhart. I don't know what that does, but I could probably polish up or sell it or something. Maybe even use it later on. Or rather, where do we go next? Is it up here? Let's see. I think we got to go up ahead this way. Only question is, how the fuck do we get over there? Either we go through there or we go through here, maybe? Yeah, the Barbican's over here. We'll have to either jump up or go around. I can't tell which. And these sections over here are gated off. So we'll have to go around. If we can go around. What's going on? Let's see. Is there another way around, maybe? Through here, possibly? No. Up there? No. We take the right buttress first. I don't know, we're going the right way. I think we were going the right way anyway. Nope. There are bad guys over here. Guess we're in the right place. Let's keep on moving. Also, Richter, I had a question for you, man. Out of curiosity, what's your favorite thing to cook? Do you have one particular favorite recipe over all the others? Oh, more treasure over here. Let's get it. Steel ingot. I'll take it. Whatever's happening here, this is probably the work of a pyromancer, I think. Somebody with a blue firestone at that. Everything to cook is probably fried chicken or any dessert, really. Fair enough, dude. Yeah, fried chicken's good stuff. The recipe is ramen. Always a good decision. Are we talking like following a recipe or like store-bought stuff, out of curiosity? Or are we talking like making chashu ramen or spicy corn ramen or something like that? You know, the good stuff. Alright. Who's next and where are we going? Let's see, the right, Brandis is over that way. Is the ramen and fancy it up? Gotcha, gotcha. Oh yeah, for sure. I'd love to see it sometime, man. Go for the little guy over here. Let's see, do you have a specific kind of ramen that you enjoy more than others, though? Or, like, just go store-bought variety? Either way, though, like, the store-bought stuff is pretty good, too. But, if you ever get a chance to, I do recommend, what's it called? Yeah, shoyu ramen is good stuff. more bird down. Because, yeah, shoyu ramen is great stuff. It's got, like, soy sauce base, egg wave noodles. Hello. Ice sprites, eh? There was also has fish cakes. It has, what is it? See scallions in there, a bit of garlic, too. I haven't had shoyu in a good time, and I miss it. Oh, yeah, it also has, like, a chasu in there, too, like a pork belly. Just a wonderful protein concoction. And that Marauder's going all out, too. Listen to him. This is like... Whoop, whoop. There we go. Anything in here? Alright, we got treasure, folks. Let's get it. Let's get a vigil hat over here. Hello, Cactus D. Hauser. Let's see. Hello, Maisie's Bee Crazies. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you again. What's up? You keeping it real out there, my friend? It's good to see you again, though. What's been happening? Right here we're going to liberate the Stone Vigil today. If it's the last thing I friggin' do. Not good in Linens, that's nice. Oh, what happened? You okay? What's up? I hope you're alright all the same, though. I'll talk about it. That's fair, no problem. Yeah, but if you ever want to talk about it, though, my DMs are always open, though. But I hope you're doing okay, though. So I care about my friends over here. I can leave any of you hanging, and that's the straight-up truth. Got ourselves a big wall of fire over here. Now, how do we get around that? That's okay. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Just chilling here, playing some Final Fantasy XIV, and taking on some of these nasty bad guys over here. Is that the big boy from before over here? The Koshche over here? That's a big dragon. Let's go. Take him down. If you've been sending out all that fire, I'm gonna... Is it a giant fork? Let's see. You could call it that. This is, in fact, a cobalt trident, actually. Let's see. You know my friend Savvy? She's a conductor VTuber. She also plays Final Fantasy XIV, and she actually enhanced this for me. Like, gave me the best possible version of it, too, which is awesome. No, 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 no! Ow! Fuck. It's worse than a fire dragon. It's a storm dragon. It is the storm that is approaching, blowing me into the stratosphere. Time to dodge some more tornadoes now. I don't know how we're gonna emerge victorious. Yeah, according to the Savvy, it's supposed to get me through level 50 at least, though, but it's still working out pretty well. But the best part about being a Dragoon, too, is I can jump high again, which is awesome. Let's go. This thing's very tough, too. It clearly eats nails for lunch and asks for seconds. Toothpick's just a one-segment fork. Oh, yeah. And And a bident is considered a two-section fork. But I wonder if it's possible to eat things with a tuning fork, like on Dexter's Laboratory, when Dee Dee gave him his chocolate cake on a tuning fork and he just shook the whole time. Did we lose Chad over here? I think we got a problem. We may have had a split here, folks. Yeah, I was saying, though, if you have a bident, which is basically a two-pronged fork, would that qualify as a tuning fork, too? Got, Dragon Avis over here. If they didn't try harder, they wouldn't be Dragon Avis. Now they're just dragging their feet. So the question now, am I dragging the dragon or is the dragon dragging me? Let's see, did I lose Chad over here? Everybody still around? If you can hear me, blink twice. The Dragon D's nuts. Damn right. Alright. Yeah, whatever's going on here is probably the work of a blue pyromancer. I can see these... Something's afoot over here. Okay, awesome, awesome. Because it said I lost connection to the chat a little while ago. I wanted to make sure y'all were still here. Didn't want to lose any of you. And we got more ice sprites coming in. Come on. Annoying ice crystals. They weren't lying when they said dragons hate ice. And this is no exception over here. But the cool thing, though, Mazies, is that we actually became a fully fledged Dragoon today. I got a bunch of new moves to use as well. I can't use all of them right now. And with Victoria, no, you're good. I was just saying, Bree, I think I lost connection for a second there. I want to make sure that everyone was still around. So, also want to make sure that the stream didn't split either. Until the foreign Brad woman came in. The Forgan Brad woman? Who's that? Was it a Fargan ice hole? Hello, we got company. More of these guys? Come on. Get back in the freezer, for God's sakes. You're not supposed to be out here. If I have to, I'll break you and shatter you into pieces. Come on. Well, that's a lot of dragons. But again, if they didn't try harder, they wouldn't be Avis. Let's see, anybody ever see those old Avis commercials where it's like, it shows that guy that jumps into the, that convertible car with the top down? I'm waiting for, like one day a dragon to pop into one of those cars at this point. There we go. Down and out. I think we have our primary target over here. This is who's been hounding us. Alrighty. This is it. Everybody ready? Shall we do this? Alright. Let's go. Look! It's the Enterprise! That's our airship. Hold on a second. Hang on a second. Oh, let's see. Ashen, thank you for the head pats. Feels so good. That feels very good. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good, 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 good. Legally obliged to pet floofy hair. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you kindly. So, Ashen, are you a fan of Final Fantasy XIV as well? Meant to ask you. Or what kind of games do you enjoy, by the way? Yes. Just beyond that enormous sleeping dragon. Can we defeat it? We're going to check it out for so long. It's a lot of fun. If you ever get a chance to, please check it out. It's well worth it. The dragon is not our concern. We have come for the airship and only the airship. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare it for launch. Pullman, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it awakes, we may need you to engage it and provide distraction until we get ready to lift off. You can manage that, can't you? The fuck do you think I am, Alphino? I look like a fucking joke to you? MMORPG's my beloved. Final Fantasy, my beloved. I need to actually play the games properly. Have you played any Final Fantasy games before, though? Just curious. Also, what kind of games do you enjoy out of, are you more an MMO person? RPG? Do you also enjoy, like, strategy? Shooters? That settles it then. Shall we go, Sid? As you command. My mate threw the controller at me in mid-boss fight in Final Fantasy 15, if that counts. I suppose. Did you beat the boss, though? Excuse me. Huh? It's that guy again, La Habrea. So, you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting. Most interesting. For me, though, horrors, roguelike, shooters, puzzles, bunch of random stuff. That seems fair. This fucker's gonna wake the dragon up, isn't he? And you are aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of your previous primal conquests, a testament to the fanatical devotion of her followers. The Ixal are nothing if not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe you will best this foe. Yet only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it is you. Didn't meet the boss, but I did figure out how to attack then, since didn't know how to heal. Gotcha, gotcha. I haven't played 15 yet, though, but it looks really cool. That's the one with Noctis, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's the one with him in it. Awesome, awesome. What about your favorite game overall? Do you have any, like, what's your number one go-to game? Let's see. Sorry. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle. Assuming, of course, you live that long. Oh, leave that poor dragon out of this. Uh-oh. Alphino, the dragon! Confound it all. Yume Nikki? Oh yeah, with the, it's that, dress-up game, isn't it? Or am I thinking of something else? Or Infinite Nikki, gotcha, gotcha. So what's Yume Nikki in that case? If you don't mind me asking. What the hell? Let us see how your blasphemous gifts serve you this time, Crystal Bearer. It's an RPG Maker horror game that translates to Dream Diary. Oh, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Before we begin, let's get some music in place over here. Let's begin. Something free on Steam. Psychological horror where you gotta travel through main character's dreams. Sounds about right, honestly. Oh, even worse, it's an ice dragon. We're in trouble. But we're not giving up yet. It's going up. Get the fireball out clearly. I would, but unfortunately I'm a dragoon. I don't have fireball on me. Come on. We're doing some damage to it at least, but still it's not going down that easy. And it's immune to stun. Wonderful. However, we do have my lance, and I can also jump on it too, like a dragoon. Our main ability is battling in the air. No, 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 no! Get me out of the way! Ow. We're not strong at fire at least, so it's making it easy for us to fight, but that thing's got a lot of power behind it. Come on. There may not be Nidhogg in this one, but there is, however, let's see, Isgabind over here. Didn't want to fight it, but that asshole turned it against us. Come on. Dodge the markers. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Get out of the way, dude. Come on. Oh, it's going back up again. Uh-oh. Hang on. Incoming ice barrage. Stand clear. Oh yeah, Brad, you mentioned you do like Battleship Brigade, don't you? If you get a chance to play it at any point, folks, please do. That game is awesome. If you like cooking action games with a hint of like RPGs and platforming adventure, it's fantastic. Got him! Sorry, it had to be, though. Scratch one dragon. That's that. And with that, we have retaken the Stone Vigil. Let's see, I was going to say too, Ashton, if you're looking to get into a Final Fantasy game, I highly recommend getting Final Fantasies 4 or 6. 5 is also pretty good too. 7's also fantastic, even though I haven't played it yet. I've seen it in action, and it's phenomenal. And that's it. We've beaten the Stone Vigil, folks. The fortress has been liberated. And we found our airship. A crystal? But from where? And time for a flashback. That's crystal number 5. Pullman. Pullman, are you all right? Speak to me. Huh? 12 be praised. I fear the beast had injured you. I see now why the others rate you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of that acerbic bubble within the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find you a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I've plenty to do as it is already. Which reminds me, Sid's working on the Enterprise now as we speak. Let us go and see what he's up to. I think he's probably frozen solid by now. What say you, Sid? Will she fly? Yes. Though it won't be a pleasant ride. Well, I dare say it'll be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in a better state. But if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If all in agreement, let us return to Gridania. I'd like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye. It is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must be repaired if we're to proceed with our mission. I couldn't agree more. All right, Enterprise, take off. This is all so familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... Ah, it's no use. Let's go. I'm surprised it's still airworthy, honestly. Look at the shape she's in. I bet there's some seatbelts installed in that thing, too. It does not look very stable. If it starts rocking all over there with no other stuff happening, then damn. Alright, we're back and in one piece. I've longed for the more agreeable climate of the Twelveswood. Yet I will not deny the Holy See had its charms, and this detours aside, our Asgardian jaunt had proved quite the adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, eh? That's it. Our next stop is going to be with Sid over here. Let's see what he has to say. Let's see, our equipment should be okay for now, though, but let's see what Sid has to say about this. It calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of my past I never knew was missing. Hardly surprising. You did design and build her. I bear good news. The Seed Seers have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we need. Guard, lest we forget, grows stronger by the day. If we are to have any hope of wresting this benighted realm from her grip, it needs be soon. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to cough there for a second. Though I'm no expert in the workings of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much damage from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise can't weather that storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Confound it. There must be a way to brave the fury of the elements. The elements? But of course, that's it! We work upon the element itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we can clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. I see you propose to use the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Though not to you, Pullman, we speak of the manifestations of overaspected ether that can be found throughout Eortzia. Since the crystal disrupted the land's etheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace, which has been a cause of great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind aspect of ether comprising Garuda's barrier into ether of another aspect, one she cannot control. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. And blow hard she does. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. All this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? No, but I know a man who might. A scholar by the name of Lambertaint. Lambertaint! Whoops. Who resides in Camp Drybone. Strange as it may seem, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marquez met him, I suppose. Whether out of pity or for want of a more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his etheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was a result of those conversations that poor Marquez was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Pullman, I need you to return to Thanolin at once and seek this scholar out. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise at once in your absence. No problem. And so begins our quest. And there she is. There's our airship. She looks magnificent. And now we gotta make our way over to, excuse me. There should be an attendant over here to get us over to, what's it called? To Thanalan next. Here we go, there's our ticketer. But before we go there, back to the gold saucer. Another tournament awaits us. Air Force One, yes, please. I will never say no to Air Force One. Let's go get it. Into the goddamn game now. Let's go. Who's up for a rail shooter? Let's go. Now, for those who haven't played Air Force One, the goal is to avoid shooting the bombs whenever they appear. They'll deduct points from you. Those big red things there, you see them? You hit those, you lose points, and you want to get... If you get a perfect score, you get extra MGP to play with. And as you'll see, the targets often fly in between the spots too, with where the targets are going to be. So watch yourself. Watch out. You should be good to go after this one. Yep. That's it. Almost there. Perfect score, baby. 5,000. And there we go, 4,000 MGP. Does somebody have a pet demon flying around here? Looks like it. And now for our next stop. I want another go at Stag in the tournaments, if he has the guts to show his face around here again. Alright, if Stag's around here, let me at him. Well, what kind of tournament we're playing tonight, though? What are the rules this time? Oh, just a draft tournament, no problem. At least there'll be no plus rules to get rid of it. To get rid of me this time. We'll do a few more rounds, then make our way over to Camp Drybone, and then we'll call it a night from there. It's getting kind of late. And I have an early start tomorrow morning, too. And I think we're not too far from level 51. Look at it. Look at the amount of experience we have now. Another 6,000 or so, 7,000 or so, and we'll have it. We're getting there. Little by little, inch by inch. I see the postman over here. Yeah, I've seen Tharkos before too. I fought him in a tournament once as well, actually. He's a mean card player. Anywho, while we're waiting, let's go and see what else is around here too. And to think, it's been a while since I last came over here to play, and right here was where it all began with the triple triad player over here. Got my first starter deck over here, and then slowly but surely, one by one, beat all the players over here at these tables. And King Elmer's no joke either. He's a tough little motherfucker. But they don't hold a candle to, let's see, to Luina over here, who actually has 3 5-star cards in her deck, somehow. Which no other players are allowed to have in their decks. And yet I've beaten her plenty of times, too. It's not easy, but I've beaten her. Got a nice big stretch going over here. Helps if I spell it correctly, too, you know? It's also much cuter when the Lalafell do it, too. So now that Air Force One's done for this particular hour, I wonder what's going to come next as far as special events go. They usually have something cool going on. Arm's length is good for that sort of thing here. But I'm so glad I got the Dragonfire dive, too. It's such a handy ability to have. Alright, on to our first opponent, Nell Half Full over here. Always tanked, always ready to fight. See, do we have, I don't know. This looks kind of risky on that setup, I don't know. I'll take this one and this one. Alright, you pirate, let's go. What should we play first? Let's see what we got. See, I can't do much to that one over there, unfortunately, but, well, shit. Yeah. Not a good start tonight, is it? Also, for those still watching over here that aren't familiar, Triple Triad first came about in Final Fantasy VIII, I think. And it's still one of my favorite card games in the entire series to this day. Even if I often get my head handed to me. Oh good, the red guy's over here, Mr. Jonas. shit, not again. Oh yeah, laugh it up, asshole. This ain't my match tonight, I don't think. We're not doing very well at all right now. And we're already down like 5 points, which is not good at all. I swear, if I lose this match on top of all that, that's going to be the worst. But unfortunately, when you gamble, sometimes you lose. Usually how it goes. Everyone's got a lot of good cards tonight, too. I don't know what's going on. And we tied. So, yeah. Not my best showing right there. Sorry about that, folks. But unfortunately, with draft night, sometimes you get really bad cards, sometimes you get really good cards, and sometimes you get a really shitty hand, and everybody else has better cards than you do. It's luck of the draw. It happens to the best of us. Still, at least it wasn't last place. Now let's go see what's going on with the event square. Should be coming in just a minute or so. Let's see what we got. Let's open her up, see what's inside. There should be another weapon over here, too. Worm's Armor Coffer. Really? I think we got some new armor here, folks. Oh, it's time for the slices right again. Perfect. Let's go do that instead. Maybe I'll have better luck this time. Let's get on stage. Here we go. Let's see what Yojimbo has to offer us. There's a lot of lances over here, but they're either weaker than what I have, or I can't use most of the other weapons anyway, so I'll keep my Cobalt Trident for now. Oh, this guy looks pretty cool over here, too. Check that out. Looks like some kind of tiger mask he's got on. I like it. Or is it a coral mask, I think? He looks kind of like Saiyaman from Dragon Ball. Or Dragon Ball Z, rather. Here we go. And so begins the Slice is Right. Mr. Yojimbo, come on down. watch out. Gotta watch that bamboo, folks. Yeah, don't bother going for the gold, honestly. Good, good, good. This is where we died the last time, I think, too. Okay, so far so good. We can do this. I know we can. Damn it. Famous last words. Shit. God damn it. Oh well. That's what I get for getting cocky. That's okay, though. Let's head back up and head back to the main concourse. One of these days I will beat that game. I promise you I will. Anyways, let's make our way over to the objective here. And we'll try our new armor on, too, while we're at it. It looks really freaking cool. Alright, so our next stop is going to be over in Ul'dah. Right over in the middle of Eastern Thanalan. And the best part is since the gold saucer is in Thanalan, we don't have to get charged money for the airship fee. Get back to the Dragoon gear. And now it's time we put on some proper armor. That looks so fucking cool. Like, look how sick that is. Like, I actually look like a Dragoon now. Let's make a brand new set for this one, shall we? How badass does that look? Like, we actually look like one now. That looks so fucking cool. I don't care if it's underpowered. It looks awesome. I wonder if I can improve on this armor any. You know, like give it some really good upgrades and make it shine. I'll have to ask Sally about that at some point too, because this looks insane. But now it'll look like a proper Dragoon. That's so cool looking, man. Yeah, let's teleport over and make our way to the next destination. Let's see, Thanalan should be near Cape Drybone, I think. Or Camp Drybone. That's where we're off to next. But now that we're a Dragoon properly, we should at least dress like one, you know? Now, who are we looking for over here? I think this guy is in one of the buildings over this way. Here he is. I think we found him. Here he is. Lambertaint. Why, yes, Professor Lambertaint. Beg pardon, you wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals? Truly, well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to, discuss my work with a fellow man of science. Don't get too excited there, pal. Let's see. And we'll probably end it over there because it is getting late and I gotta work tomorrow morning, so... Now turn back toward this way, pretty please. And let's strike a pose, shall we? Dang it. Stop doing that. This is one of the more annoying parts of this particular game, is trying to get this stuff to actually, you know, focus properly on your character. Let's do it more in the open real quick, because otherwise there's just too much stuff in the way. Stop it. Which looks better, do you think? Like what he had before, honestly. Put you guys over here for now. Maybe there's more in the shot. Here we go. Looking badass. We are now a proper Dragoon. Alright, perfect. We'll put the menu back into place, and then we'll call it a night over here. The question is now, who should we raid, do you think? Who's on Twitch that we can bother for the evening and send some love over to? In fact, I know just who to raid, as a matter of fact. Pretty sure I do anyway. Let's see. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Let's go send some love over to Artemis and Apollo. They're doing their stream tonight. I think I have a collab with Apollo on Sunday, as a matter of fact. We're going to be doing some golfing together, so that should be a nice time. I'll get the raid message ready to go, and we'll do this thing. Anyways, thank you all again so much for coming out tonight. I'm just sorry that the Nidhogg raid was a bit of a bust, but we still became a Dragoon either way, because I was honestly looking forward to taking on Nidhogg tonight. I thought we were actually going to pull it off, but you know how it is. Things seldom work out in our favor half the time anyway, but it is what it is, you know. So yeah, and with that, take care everybody, be good to yourselves. I'm not sure if I'll be on again tomorrow night though, but I'll keep you posted. I'm probably going to be away with a friend of mine, but if anything does fall through, we'll be on for tomorrow night though, sometime after 9 I think. But either way, I'll keep you all posted on Blue Sky and on the Discord. You know where to find me. And with that, be good to yourselves and to each other, and if you're not, if you haven't done so already, have yourselves an awesome weekend coming up, eh? And I'll see you again soon. Be good to Apollo, be good to each other, and I will see you all again on the next stream. Till then, Novakins, lights out. Good night, y'all.